Have you ever been outside on a hot summer day? Maybe at the pool or mowing your lawn? If you're out there long enough, you start to get dehydrated. Your head starts to feel light, your mouth starts to feel a little bit dry. You need a glass of water or a bottle of water to quench your thirst. What if I told you if you were to pick up a Dasani water bottle on this hot summer day, you would be prolonging your thirst even further? Today I will be discussing the various suspicious chemicals found in different brands of bottled water and the importance of choosing your beverages wisely. On a day-to-day basis, all humans consume water. It's literally a part of survival. The source of your water and what you drink it out of, that's up to you. Whether it's from a water fountain, a plastic water bottle, Hydro flask, glass, we need it. It's like part of our daily lives. I am able to speak on this topic because I have done extensive research and also used credible sources. Today, I hope to give you enough information about the suspicious chemicals that are in our drinking water to persuade you to be more cautious about what you put in your body. So, water makes up about 75% of our bodies. If we are without it for 2 days, our health is severely compromised. 2 days is too long without water. But here's a little graphic. If my slides will work. So, in order to sustain ourselves, it's important to drink about 30 to 50 ounces of water in a day. That's about 6 glasses of water. According to an article written by CBS News, drinking enough water is essential to carry nutrients to our cells, flush bacteria from our system, and prevent dehydration. And dehydration is actually more common than you think. Mayo Clinic states that anyone can become dehydrated, but the condition is especially dangerous for young children and older adults. Watch out for symptoms like increased thirst, dizziness, confusion, and dark-colored urine. Mayo Clinic also states that thirst isn't always a good indicator for dehydration. Many people, particularly older adults, don't feel thirsty until they're already dehydrated. This is why it's important to monitor our water intake and make sure that we're really drinking 6 glasses of water a day. So, companies like the Coca-Cola company, who owns Dasani, are adding chemicals to our water that leave us thirstier instead of hydrated, if you can believe that. If you were to buy a Dasani water bottle and read the ingredients list on the back, you'd be just surprised to find out that this water contains tap water, first ingredient, magnesium sulfate, second ingredient, potassium chloride, third ingredient, and salt. Yeah, salt. But here's a graphic of... I don't know why my computer is just not working. I've filmed this so many times, and every time it doesn't work. So, yes, the second ingredient. First ingredient, tap water. We know what tap water is. Second ingredient, magnesium sulfate, is actually considered an FDA pregnancy category D tetragen, drying agent, and a laxative. Scary. That's scary, right? On its own, basically it's a drying agent. So, there's not if you've drank Dasani water bottle, you're fine. They have such a small amount in there that it's not horrible, but it is like I said, pregnancy category D tetragen, drying agent, and a laxative. That's what the FDA has to say about it, right? So it basically explains why you feel thirsty after drinking it still. The third ingredient, potassium chloride, is considered an FDA pregnancy category C. This chemical is most commonly used as a fertilizer, but is also found in the lethal injection it's the chemical that stops the heart in lethal injections when people go to death row. So, let that sink in. And what Coca-Cola has to say about this is they're basically saying that they have added these chemicals to the water to better the flavor, but this just does not hold up because, interestingly enough, potassium chloride is known to have a bitter and metallic taste. Like, it's not a good taste. It's not something that, like, I don't desire a metallic and bitter taste for when I want to drink water. I want to be, fresh, cold water, just like anybody else. So, we as a society need to be more cautious about what we put in our bodies and what we let companies like Coca-Cola get away with. We need to read the back of the labels on our beverages and food items, figure out what kind of chemicals we're ingesting, because this is messed up. It's extremely easy to ignore this warning. Processed food and drinks taste really good. Like, that's my favorite, right? Like, a Dasani water bottle is maybe the most accessible and cheap way you can drink water sometimes. It's the only bottle of water they sell at McDonald's. Like, take that for example. But we need to be proactive, right? In conclusion, most people walk around unaware of the inherent dangers of simply drinking a bottle of water. We must no longer be ambivalent about our health and well-being. By reading the labels of our water bottles, we become more informed about what we're putting in our bodies and hopefully avoiding dehydration and, avoiding the becoming unhealthy. We want to live as long as we can. We want to enjoy life. So would you inject yourself with a tiny drop of potassium chloride? Probably not, if you know what's best for you. Would you drink a Dasani water bottle? That's really up to you. So, thank you.